So, Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce is coming back for a 13th year. And what are my thoughts? Well, he's definitely been in decline, but I knew he was going to come back. I mean, I believe, and present thoughts are to his mother because I heard she's going through her own battles health wise. I'm a firm believer. If he won that third repeat, he would have proposed to Taylor Swift on the middle of the field. And I think that was the plan, and to retire out on top. So I think that was the plan, to get that next chip. Now, you ask about that next chip. Well, he wants to cement himself as a 4-time champion, and he wants to be seen as the best tight end that ever played. So I think that if he could get another one, but he was kind of lackluster, in all honesty. He was nondescript in the Super Bowl. There was a couple of bad passes that were thrown behind him, but that wasn't the problem. Philadelphia keyed on him. They weren't going to let him put his frame and post up. So they did a great job of keeping him out of the box and to dominate. So, Philadelphia outplayed them start to finish. But I am a firm believer. It struck me that there was a lot of attention on him, because you remember that Super Bowl against the 49ers, and him and Andy Reid, that little shoving match, and he was drawing attention. But this one, had they three-peated, I believe he walks off and retires. I don't think he comes back. I think he proposes to Taylor Swift, and I think he rides off into the sunset. Now, he's got to prove the doubters that he still got something left in the tank, because there are people, including myself, who don't dispute his place, if not the greatest tight end, one of the greatest tight ends, and you could definitely make the case top 2 to 3 ever. That's not up for discussion. But what is up for discussion is, can he still play at a high level? And when I watched him, he looked like he just going through the motions, especially this past year. He really didn't look like, he looked a shell of himself. And so that's going to be the big, how Andy Reid, and they got to get him a big time playmaker and receiver. I like Xavier. I like the rookie. I think D Hop is gone. They got to get a piece, though, to keep the pressure off. And they got to get their running game, the offensive line. They got fundamental football things they got to do to be a legit threat. Because under these circumstances, if that Super Bowl was a blueprint, they're going to be a lot of cats getting teed off on, and he will be one of them, because he's not exactly going to be breaking free like he did. But I'm not surprised, and I figured that with his pride and the way he feels, he didn't want to leave on that note, you know. So he'll come back again, with a chip on his shoulder, and it'll be very interesting if they can, because I'm gonna tell you like this: Mahomes is still gonna be there, and they're gonna still be in the mix. But play against teams like Philadelphia, you get waxed, and and it's just a matter of time. I do see Mahomes winning another ring or two. I do. I don't think his career will be done with this. But even if it was, it's still top 3 ever, and it's still, no one has had a better start to their first 6, 7 years than Patrick Mahomes. I don't care who you mention. So, but Travis Kelce has been very beneficial, and I'm not surprised he's coming back. So anyway, it came out a few days ago, and I thought I'd talk about it now because I had to give it some time to marinate. But not a surprise that he's coming back for another year. But let me know what you think. You think Kelce should come back for another year? Do you think that if they had won, he'd have rolled off into the sunset and proposed to Taylor Swift, and that'd have been it? What did you think? Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another share if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.